All right, John, here's the main thing. Over on the right, you can see this was your first swing. I'll show you from the back view here in a second, but the club face was getting a little open. It's pretty simple today. All we really were working on is the club face. Because once it's open, the end result was you can see how the hands tend to get back kind of behind the ball, or in your case, kind of even with the ball. So your shaft was straight up and down at impact right there. Now, what we're working on in number two is the club face is a little more closed, so your hands are coming a little straighter back. Wrists are staying where the knuckles are more down was something that I used to try to get you to feel it closed. But now watch as you come through now. Look at the difference, how much more you're saving the angle of your club. Look at how here the club is already down into the towel. All right, so as you come forward, now look at how the handle, the handle of the club is more forward. But the only way that can happen is if that face is more closed, okay? So, a couple of times when you hit a pitch out to the right, yes, it's not so bad in the sense that you're getting your handle forward, but the club face is not closed. And whereas on the right, that face is open. This is the only position your hands can be in to hit a straight shot, is they got to be straight up and down, which, is great if you're on a fluffy lie or if you're on a tee, you can get away with that. But that rat position right there is really key for you. So the club face, trying to keep it more closed, it's going to look a lot more like this guy right here, where your hands are going. Let me bring in the screen here, where your hands are going straight back. Now you can see how the toe of the club is a little bit more on the, I call it the ball side of the hosel. So it's over towards your body, I should say your head. So now when you come forward, now the toe is going to get more down. See how its toe is a little bit more down through this? Then you can lean that shaft more forward. That's what we were working on right there. I had a good player swing it. Gil Morgan, you can really see his club face when he goes back, how much closed it is up at the top, meaning you see a lot of that face on his head cap side of the hosel. He's not towards his butt. And then when he comes forward, look at how those knuckles turn that face down right there. You can really see the toe of the club is over away from the hosel. That's what we want to try and feel. Then he can get his hands way out in front, and you can see how he's hitting down through it. That's so those guys can drive it into the wind. They get a little more distance that way. All right, those are the main things. I'm going to send this up to you. Good going. So all club face, and getting the handle forward today. And then just watch the shifting, going back to what we talked about earlier.